Welcome back. Here is a live look at the Greater Grace Temple in Detroit. Thousands have been paying tribute and celebrating the life of Aretha Franklin today at a funeral that's already spanned multiple hours so far. It began with a sea of pink Cadillacs, a reference, of course, to a lyric in her hit, Freeway of Love. But soon it became a fitting tribute in song.
America is big. America is bold. And nobody had a bigger voice or a bolder soul than our Aretha.
It has been said that hers was a once-in-a-lifetime voice. That is simply not true. Her gift was almost otherworldly. There has never been, there will never be another voice melded to the consummate artistry that was Ms. Aretha Franklin.
She lived with faith, not without failure, but overcoming her failures. She lived with power, not without weakness, but overcoming her weaknesses. I just loved her.
She represented the best in our community, and she fought for our community until the end.
She took other people's songs and made them her own. When Otis Redding heard her sing, he said, "She done took my song." Oh, yes, she did, and he was glad she took it, because she spelled out in a way he never spelled out respect.
You know, the other Sunday on my show, I misspelled respect, and a lot of y'all corrected me. Now I want y'all to help me correct President Trump to teach him what it means. And I say that because when word went out that Miss Franklin passed, Trump said she used to work for me. No, she used to perform for you. She worked for us.
My mother died in 2009, and it was her who introduced me to the voice of Aretha Franklin. We would be driving up to the country, and she would have the music blasted. And I could tell what my father had done by the music she was playing. If she was playing Respect or Think, I knew he had done something wrong. But if she was playing Dr. Feelgood, he might have done something right.
It feels amazing to see a woman so fierce, so courageous, gifted, so respected. And to be able to call that my grandmother, to know that I have that running through my blood, and that she's a part of who I am.
She lived with courage, not without fear, but overcoming her fears. She lived with faith, not without failure, but overcoming her failures. She lived with power, not without weakness, but overcoming her weaknesses.
It has been said that hers was a once-in-a-lifetime voice. That is simply not true. Her gift was almost otherworldly.
And she moved us all, not only with her songs, but through her spirit and through her love.
You're hearing the Band of the Welsh Guards at Buckingham Palace in London today, honoring a real queen, the late Aretha Franklin, with her classic Respect during the changing of the guard. Indeed, a changing of the guard seems to be a theme in this country tonight as we say goodbye to John McCain and Aretha Franklin. A fleet of pink Cadillacs sat outside the Detroit church where hour after hour, a funeral for the Queen of Soul became the concert of the year. Some of the most towering figures of music joined famous names from politics for moments that were dynamic and at times electric.
We don't all agree on everything, but we agree on Aretha. And she fought for everybody.
She charmed us, she thrilled us, she entertained us, she inspired us, she motivated us, she helped us, she hoped us, she blessed us, one and all.
You got a friend, I want you to know, you got a friend in Sheila. If you ever need him, he'll be right there for you.
I remember when I was a kid, people used to always ask me, what does it feel like to be Aretha Franklin's granddaughter? And I'd always shrug my shoulders and go, I don't know, it's just my grandma.
The celebrated and the uncelebrated dance to the Queen's music, clean house to the Queen's music, laugh, cry, make cornbread and greens to her music, break up, make up, dream dreams to her music.
From the palaces in England singing for the Queen, to popping up in the back seat of a car in the middle of a commercial, Aretha was everywhere. She was classy enough to sing on the most prominent stages in the world, but she was homegirl enough to make potato salad and fry some chicken.
The sound that say,
We started out not as a president, a first lady, a senator, a secretary of state. We started out as like Aretha groupies or something. The secret of her greatness was she took this massive talent and this perfect culture that raised her and decided to be the composer of her own life song. What a song it turned out to be.
What a day, what a woman.